Beautiful apes, and thank you very much for tuning in to the Devil Unbound's YouTube channel. Today I want to share with you, or talk with you, about 3 very simple ways to improve happiness. I'm not exaggerating when I say that these are 3 very simple ways to increase your happiness. And I want to emphasize the simple part of this claim. In fact, and I also say this emphatically, the simplicity of the methods I want to explain here is surprising. Likely, you already know these 3 exercises. And you should ponder why you haven't made them part of your daily routine. No, really, you should think about why you refuse to use these effective tools for happiness, especially when they are readily available to you. More significant to that thinking, when you know they work. Let's get right to it. And I'll do my best from now on to watch my tone and refrain from insulting your lassitude, as tempting as it may be. Number 1, mindfulness meditation. This concept sometimes comes across as complicated because of how it sounds in your head, but it isn't. Mindfulness meditation can be complex as you progress in its practice, but it is also as easy as breathing. If you can breathe and count to 10, you are ready to start improving your happiness circumstances immediately. There are 3 basic steps to mindfulness meditation. 1, discovering the breath. 2, discovering the body. And 3, discovering the mind. The third part is the most difficult to master because it demands active practice and strenuous concentration. I recommend that you investigate parts 2 and 3. I'll only touch on part 1 here. To discover the breath, sit comfortably if possible, but it's easy to do anywhere. The idea is simple. Take a deep breath and hold it for a few seconds before exhaling. Do this several times until you become aware of your breathing and how it affects the rest of your body. Feel every sensation that occurs to you as you breathe. Hold and exhale. Move from deep to short, shallow breaths and notice how that feels. Count your breath as you take them. Give them a number intentionally. Keep your counts low as you begin this mindfulness exercise. To avoid confusion and frustration, I recommend counts of 8 to 10 breaths at different times. And that's it. Obviously, as I mentioned before, the practice of meditation will increase in difficulty as you move through it. Still, this simple breathing exercise will help you focus on the moment and help you relax your body and mind. A comfortable, restful mind will make better decisions, improving life satisfaction. Realize as you replay that previous statement in your head how this all relates to the spread of misinformation and the mechanisms surrounding it. And science has very good reasons to believe that mindfulness meditation helps alleviate different mental and psychiatric conditions. I've linked to several articles on the topic in the description below. Number 2, physical exercise. I can go on for a long time about this point. The benefits of physical activity are evident. Invariably, people who follow a consistent exercise routine report higher levels of happiness and self-confidence. As I said, I can go on about this, but respectful of your time and any potential excuse you may concoct as you listen to this, I'll let my people in the lab explain it. A study by BMC Public Health titled "Don't Worry, Be Happy: Cross-Sectional Associations Between Physical Activity and Happiness in 15 European Countries" explains that mental health disorders are major contributors to the global burden of disease, and their inverse relationship with physical activity is widely accepted. Granted, the research on that inverse relationship is limited. But it also explains that happiness is an example of a positive construct of mental health that may be promoted by physical activity and could increase resilience to emotional troubles. I have also linked to that study in the description below. Now, regarding excuses, remember that physical exercise can start slowly and simply, like mindfulness. You don't need to join the gym or enter a bodybuilding competition. Going for short walks will do at the beginning. Only consistency is essential. Number 3, be grateful. A minor but critical caveat before I proceed is that gratefulness and gratitude are often conflated with complacency. This confusion is a significant cause of stress and lack of motivation for many humans who are only excited to celebrate big wins. Gratitude is about understanding that good things do happen and that valuable resources are available to you. Being grateful means that you choose to celebrate the little victories so you can build on them and grow. Again, I'll let my science people tell you about how habitual focus on positive aspect of life enhances well-being. A paper by the Clinical Psychology Review and published on Science Direct, titled Gratitude and Well-Being, a Review and Theoretical Integration, explains that gratitude is strongly related to well-being, however it is defined. And this link may be unique and causal. The paper goes on to explain in detail the benefits of having a grateful disposition towards life and focusing, as I said before, on the positive parts of your experience. I have also linked to that particular study in the description below. There you have it, my mindful, physically active, and grateful apes. I can guarantee that these 3 very simple ways to improve happiness will work for you. And that's a money-back guarantee. Start now. Be happier. Thank you very much again for tuning in to the Devil Unbound's YouTube channel.